Hello vinyl community, this is Randy. I'm back today with another video. I've seen a couple videos recently of people detailing the first 10 records that they ever bought, so I thought I'd take a stab at that. I saw Rob Welker did a video on this, Rob Walker, and Cosmic Vinyl are two of the ones that I've seen. I'm not sure who started this thread. It was a great idea for a thread. At first I thought I couldn't possibly do it because I couldn't remember the first 10 records that I bought. And so I started buying records when I was like maybe 6 or 7 years old. The first two 45s that I bought were Kemosabe by the Electric Indian and Bobby Goldsboro, Muddy Mississippi Line. But after that, it would be all confused. I couldn't possibly remember the next 8 that I bought. But started buying albums or receiving albums as gifts, for Christmas and birthdays when I was like maybe 10 or 11. And I think I can remember all those. So the first one that I ever bought was not Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle. I was going through my records recently, and Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle was not in here. What was in here is the record that we're hearing right now, which is K-Tel 20 Explosive Hits. So that was the very first album that I bought, and that was a good one. I mean, it has this on it, Edison Lighthouse. The Who is on here, I Can See for Miles. The Box Tops, Alex Chilton's first band, I guess. Cry Like a Baby and The Letter are both on here. So that would be the very first album that I bought. The next one that I bought, The Ventures. What a great cover. Hawaii Five-0. This is a fantastic album. I can still listen to this anytime, day or night. If you're interested in The Ventures, I would say this is a good one to get started with. This is not like their earlier albums, which were basically just guitar, drums, and bass. This has some other instrumentation on it. It also has some great songs on here. Hawaii Five-0, but it has really just fantastic versions of Lovin' Things, The Letter, once again, that Alex Chilton song, Box Top song. There's a medley of Spooky, Traces, and Stormy. Just a fantastic record. I was a little bit confused when I bought this. I really didn't know what I was doing, and when I bought it, I was familiar with Hawaii Five-0 by The Ventures. I thought these were going to be the hit songs by these other bands, but I got home with it, and it was all The Ventures playing them. So at first I was a little bit disappointed, but then I listened to it more, and I really enjoyed it, and I guess that was how I learned how albums actually work, is they're all by one artist. So after that, I got some records, I think, for Christmas. My parents got them for me, so I think in about 5th grade. Cosmo's Factory. This is the one that I got back then. It's a little bit worn looking, but still totally playable. I just played it recently, actually, because I've been having a little bit of a Creedence Clearwater revival myself. Original inner sleeve shows their first few albums. It's cool portrait on the back. Has the awesome Fantasy label. So yeah, this would be probably either 3 or 4 along with the next one. I think I got the next one at the same time. So the hit songs on here, there's tons of hit songs on here. Looking Out My Back Door, Run Through the Jungle, Up Around the Bend, Who'll Stop the Rain, I Heard It Through the Grapevine, Long As I Can See the Light. It's almost like a greatest hits album. It really is an amazing album. So that was a good one to get when I was like 10 years old, 10 or 11. The other one that I got at the same time, probably for Christmas around that time, was Best of the Guess Who. Once again, this is the one that I got back then. Still plays like a champ. I still play this frequently. I love the Guess Who. Original inner sleeve there. Kind of like that Creedence album, it shows there. First album's on the back. Burton Cummings there, singing on stage. So, greatest hits album. So, obviously, These Eyes, Laughing, Undone, No Time, American Woman, No Sugar Tonight. Hand Me Down World, Bus Rider, Share the Land. The last two I really don't think were hits. Do You Miss Me, Darling, and Hang On to Your Life. But like I say, Best of the Guess Who. Like that Creedence album, I can put it on anytime and listen to it. It's just pure quality. For Christmas in 6th grade, I told my parents that I wanted some Beatles and Rolling Stones albums. I, heard their singles on the radio and stuff. And I guess maybe I'd possibly started maybe reading some rock and roll magazines by then. But anyway, I'd heard of, Beatles and Rolling Stones, so those were the ones I wanted to get. So they got 3 for me. They got Beatles 65. This is not the one that they got for me. Somewhere along the line, I traded that one in or did something with it. That one had the lime green label. This is the purple. I bought this used just a few years ago. These are, of course, obviously the American versions of Beatles albums. So I'm one of those people that these are the ones that I heard when I was growing up, and I still like these versions. So I got that CD box set of the American albums too. They also got me for that same Christmas, Yesterday and Today. Wouldn't it have been cool if they'd got me the Butcher cover? Once again, this is not the one that they bought me. I had to rebuy this one. Something happened to the one, and it's the same story I had. The first one I had was the lime green. This is the purple. That same Christmas, I believe this was either 5th or 6th grade, it's hard to say for sure, they got me Rolling Stones, more Hot Rocks. So, I'm trying to think if I was disappointed that they didn't get me Hot Rocks. I don't think I was, though. I think I enjoyed this one. I ended up getting Hot Rocks later, at some point. Cool gatefold sleeve. This is the one that they got for me back then. You can see the front of it's fairly worn, but that's the way it is. Original inners on these too. Very cool looking. These were on the London label. So yeah, more Hot Rocks. This is a fantastic album. I love the Andrew Oldham poem on the back of it. He's writing a poem about the record, and there's part of this I really didn't understand. There's where he says the 17 plus 8 from the brown cookie bag baked yesteryear and preserved and never before sold in your local deli. I'm pretty sure what that means is there's 8 songs on here that were not on the American versions of the albums that came out, so they were available in America maybe for the first time. Not positive about that, but I might be right. 5th or 6th grade for my birthday, only one record I asked for, Steppenwolf Live. Get me Steppenwolf Live. And they did. Isn't that a great cover? I think that if you like Steppenwolf, this is, well, if you like Steppenwolf, you probably want all their albums, but if you just kind of like them, this will be enough for cover all your Steppenwolf needs. This is the one that I got for my birthday in 5th grade. It has the hit songs on it. Don't Step on the Grass, Sam. What are the hit songs? Magic Carpet Ride and Born to Be Wild. The Pusher, I guess, obviously was a hit from the Easy Rider movie. Fantastic beginning to that movie where he's singing that, and there's, God, who is it? The Walla Sound guy is the drug dealer who meets there with Peter Fonda. Inner sleeves on these. These are really just the generic Dunhill inner sleeves from that time. Phil Spector is the guy I'm trying to think of from Easy Rider. They're playing the Pusher, and there's Phil Spector presenting his wares to Captain America. Probably Christmas for maybe 6th grade or something. Three Dog Night, Golden Biscuits. That was always good to start with these greatest hits albums. Three Dog Night's greatest hits, I mean, everybody knows all these, I'm sure. One, Easy to Be Hard, Mama Told Me, Eli's Coming, Celebrate, Out in the Country, Try a Little Tenderness. This album came with there was another part that was attached here along this perforation, folded up, and it was a poster which was on my wall for many years, and that's gone now. This came with the ABC Dunhill inner sleeve and just the basic label there. Last one. Mark Dunn and Mel, 69 to 71. This is the Grand Funk Railroad. An early hard rock band that I was into. I really listened to a lot of Grand Funk Railroad there from ages, maybe 12 to 14 or something like that. Great inner sleeve. Inner gatefold there. Great picture of Mark Farner there. There's Don Brewer, the drummer, and Mel, the bass player. I don't know how you pronounce his last name. Shaker? So, yeah, all their hits on here, which I think were really not radio hits. Maybe Foot Stompin' Music was a radio hit. Closer to Home, Inside Looking Out. Great songs. I thought this came with a poster, but I was just looking online on Discogs, and they're not showing a poster with it, so I thought it came with a poster that I lost. It came with these cool inner sleeves, which had all these news stories about Grand Funk Railroad and other things at the time, and had a custom label. So if it did come with a poster, I've lost the poster. So that's it. Those are my first 10 records. I can't believe I can even remember them, but amazingly, I think I still have them all, except for the 2 Beatles albums that I replaced. Those are the ones that I got. So that's it. Thanks to whoever started this thread. I think it's a good thread. Let me know what you think about these first 10 records. That's it. Thanks for watching.